I know it seems like yesterday, like James says, we 1987, I remember I came in and I didn't know anything about anything. You guys give me all the opportunity. I'm in all the opportunity. Plays, toys, I'll call whole plans my toys. And somebody paying for it, but they break it up. But, the winding machine, winding setup, that was my passion. We have so much problem on the use. And actually, I'm convincing him we need to design ourselves because there's nothing out there. There's no system out there. We don't buy one. The guy says, we can make him one. Like, he says the same principle I always had on my head. He's gonna charge us, I think it's about $100,000 after we build it. And I went through almost 3 years. We went through a lot of systems. I mean, it was one of those things. Every spring and fall, old machine, we have to adjust that thing and just. I finally figured out what we need to do. And once we got building C opportunity, new resident system, new delivery system, and that was this is my thing. I really spent a lot of time on that. I know, what's time was it? He says you didn't know how much was it. We spent about $100,000. But we don't have any problem.
No, we don't.
We had one hiccup and quality issue was almost $500,000 price, and you had to reject all this stuff. But
is it my close?
no, it was not you. It was actually our fault. There was when we had to deliver the system. We didn't know that about the man. We were checking on one thing, but in the middle that's clogged up. We didn't know that. So it was one of those things that we processed it. So we would check those things. There's no unbounded system, and that's why you never have a problem anymore. And then Patrick called me one day and said, "Can we make another one in the month?" That's like, no. But we do have a system backed up. Thomas got now. You got all the motors. You got backup controls, and so I will tell you that's getting old. So
I got a high-paid consultant too.
So. You do need to get an upgrade that soon because that control's getting old. There's a lot of people who worked on it's no longer there.
I know. So y'all updating y'all's RCI schedules based on this final feature?
I appreciate it. I know I did a lot of guys, and then the word "you guys" means. It's actually for me to say nicer way.
Yeah.
Nicer way.
I try not to use a profanity. I did say it. It was I was very passionate about what I did. And as the older I get, I sort of calm down a little bit.
You're mellowing down a lot.
Yeah.
When you got mad, we couldn't understand you.
Yeah, I know. Terry.
Are you going to help me cut this shop last up? They're going to invite you up again. Huh?
No, don't worry about that. Yeah, we have a whole shop glass.
You know we fixed that thing.
Many times. I mean, first time we came, we were working on it. Patrick came in and from the chipper department. He come up. Can we run through chipper here? It's like you have to chop up inside, to get that thing work.
Your favorite thing was to go tell the front office, oh, it'd be running in an hour.
That was the machine where we actually self-destruct ourselves because we modified our thing. But it's still running. 40 minutes is running. So. But we have control, they're all control. I'm glad some
60-inch wide chipper can
Yeah.
48-inch old. Yes.
They went in. And I'm glad I'm leaving because the old system's coming out because I know all about the old system if you have a problem. I'm glad you guys don't have to call me anymore.
You get the same number though, 5 minutes, right? You still have the same number, right?
Your phone?
Yeah.
He's gonna change it.
I'm gonna keep the same number. I'm listening like my life's all tied into this phone, so I just don't need to change. So I appreciate all you guys. I know I did some things I did. I said it is a reason behind it. You know, I'm passionate about what I did, and you know, I give everybody, you know, show up my back. And anytime you guys call, I always stay there to respond. And I remember old man saying one time, this is like, actually Jack Guy told me, he said, like, if you come into work here in 2 weeks in a row, you can't stand it, you need to go find a job somewhere else. Which I had one day came, I told Patrick, I said, Patrick, you gotta change my job, split this 2 different positions, because I can't handle both. So he finally gave me the project manager job, and that was the only time I ever complained about I walk away my own. I was gonna walk away, but I didn't. So
No, we stayed there one night, 16 hours, me and you.
yeah.
We both thought to walk out that night.
Yeah, but I always enjoy what I was doing. I mean, all of you guys in the Tech, you got to enjoy what you're doing. I enjoyed it, and I know it's all good and bad, and there's a lot of pressure. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity and appreciate this party given to me. Thank you again. And my vacation just started last week. It's like never gonna be end.